Good day everyone, especially to our dear finalists. I am Michael V. Cantar and I will be the representative of our group to be discussing to you today of our video infographic and oral presentation. Now without further ado, let's begin. So our research is entitled Foodborne Illness and the Struggle for Food Safety. Our study is entitled Foodborne Illness and the Struggle for Food Safety. So let's quickly break down the titles one by one. First, foodborne illness. Basically, it is about food poisoning caused by eating contaminated food, and safe and nutritious food is of utmost importance to everyone. Before we proceed, I would just like to introduce the other researchers responsible for the study. My groupmates, Dumandan Juliana M., Grospa Exelia Macy, Mendoza John Denson G., Santos Maria Jamaica B., Songlaw Princess Rona F.
Thank you, Ms. Mentor. So good day everyone, and to our panelists. I'm Isaiah Grospe and I am the second presenter for this research. Study about food contamination that can cause illness is a disease. Foodborne illness, often known as a food poisoning, is a disease brought on by ingesting foods contaminated with dangerous microorganisms. These pathogens can infect any form of food. However, they are the most frequently seen in raw meat, poultry, fish, and eggs. Additionally, they can develop on food that is kept unattended for an extended period of time. It exposed to the elements or is stored outside. When people don't wash their hands before handling food, foodborne disease might occasionally result. Foodborne illness is typically minor and resolves on its own within a few days. There is nothing you can do but wait for your body to purge the illness-causing bacteria. But some foodborne illness might be more severe than others.
Thank you, Ms. Grospe. Hi everyone, I'm Princess Rona Songlao, the presenter of specific objectives. The main aim of this study is evaluate the lack of basic instruction, poor knowledge of the hygiene practice in Botany Senior High School canteen, and establish lack of basic cleanliness and sanitation in Botany Senior High School canteen. To look over food for
Now I will discuss the scope and the limitation of our research topic. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. I am John Denzel Mendoza, one of the researchers of our group. The study is all about understanding foodborne illness and the food safety. We know that our strand and many students like us that taking TVL track is all about cooking. So here's the topic we are talking about. We conduct our study on school year 2021 to 2023 when someone gets sick after consuming a contaminated food or drink. Where we conduct our study? We conduct our study in the bacteria or also uncooked meat, poultry, or shellfish. So, how it will be conducted? First, we aim to conduct our study by through survey in the same strand TVL track students. And the last part, why very important to conduct this study we are taking off. So, because as a researcher, it is very important to know more about the study in a foodborne illness. So all students, especially for our which touching food every we cook or we bake.
Mr. Mendoza, so good day to everyone. I'm Juliana Dumandan and I'm here to present the significance of the study. TVL student. This will serve as to the guideline to prevent foodborne that can be applied in their laboratory activities. Staff, this study is very important to them because we all want it to be safe, especially with the food that we take. Customer, This situation is accurate to our study, so this is very important to everyone. The researchers, this study is very important that talks about food. We will be aware to the right way or guideline to keep away the illness. Chef, this study is very important to their work because every dish they prepared is safe because of them.
Thank you, Ms. Dumandan. I'm glad to be here. I am Maria Jamaica V. Santos from 11 HEB. In today's video, I share our RRL on foodborne illness and the struggle for food safety. Attempts were also made to verify the differences between the participant demographic and the self-proclaimed SFP and the differences between the participant-determined FSP and the self-proclaimed SFP. In the Philippines, meal handler at domestic aren't used with sanitary allow or aren't required to use for meals protection certification that may cause dangerous and acceptable practices in the meal education, placing clients liable to FBD several incorrect meals education practices at domestic, which includes incorrect cooking practices, reheating, undercooking, unworthy food handled by grocer in form of food production, such as cooking, storing, and serving food play an important role in the food contamination that causes episode full of foodborne illness. We proceed to the next slide, and this is the research design.
Thank you, Ms. Santos. Let's proceed to brief synthesis. Foodborne disease are a leading cause by morbidity and mortality worldwide. Yet the causes and full extents of food unsafety are unknown.
The researchers will use a survey as a list of a question aimed for extracting specific data from a group of particular people that need the study, foodborne illness and the struggle for food safety.
At least 15 TVL students from Bukeng Senior High School will serve as the respondents for the researchers' study of foodborne illness and the struggle for food safety among TVL students in grade 11.
The factors and the study methodologies are depicted in the graphic organizer below. The study's material are displayed in the diagram. Grade 11 TVL student at Bukeng Senior High School work on foodborne illness and the fight for food safety is a descriptive output. Survey to interview to checklist, we consult 3 personnel regarding survey questionnaire, and also we conduct a survey of the entire TBL in the grade 11 at Bukeng Senior High School. Here is our documentation for the room-to-room interviews we conducted with all of the TBL strand students who participated in our study and with 3 personal food handlers.
Please find our studies references here.